Hey everybody, it's Michael here from GetFitOver40.com with another update video. And if you watched my January, I believe it was like early January 2nd or 3rd or whatever, something like that. Anyways, I did a January update video. I was wearing exactly the same clothes and I was just talking about one of my goals or some of my goals. And the goal that I was trying to achieve at that point was in about 3 months, which is now, it's 3 months later, is to basically bulk up a little bit. So eat a lot more. You can watch that video. I'll put links here in the video itself, in the description of this video. But my goal was to just eat a lot more, cut back on CrossFit, so not do so much cardio, just put my body in a situation or a place where it could gain weight. And the goal obviously is to gain as much muscle as possible, as little fat as possible. But if you are doing the sort of weight gain thing, you may gain a little bit of muscle or a little bit of fat along the way. It's just trying to keep that fat down is the goal, right? So you don't want to gain too much. Now, so skip ahead. Well, where were we at then? You can watch that video. I did a little quick pose down so you can see exactly what I looked like then. I weighed 182 pounds. I believe I was about 8% body fat. And that was pretty much 3 months ago. So where are we at today? Well, I've been as high as over, I was almost up to like 204 pounds at one point during this bulk. And I got a little bit too much. So I cut back a little bit. Over the last month, I've been regulating my food a little more, still giving my body the environment it needs to grow, and but scaled it back. So today I was a little lower because I'm doing a fast today, so I was quite a bit lower than normal, but usually I'm right around 199, 198 pounds right now, and somewhere just a hair over 10%, like 10 to 10.5, somewhere in the neighborhood of that, 10% body fat. So shot up a few percentage, that happens, right? But obviously shot up a lot of weight too. So I did gain a little bit of fat, but I've significantly gained a lot of muscle. And to do that, I've been lifting really heavy. I say really heavy. I've been doing a lot of weight training, and my weight training, and what I might do is actually sort of break it down at some point and give you some ideas of what I do, kind of what I was eating. I'm going to talk to you about what I'm going to be eating in the future, things like that. But I was basically working out 6 days a week. 2 to 3 days CrossFit, which had some cardio in it, but definitely I was focusing on going there for my leg days because they have a great legs day program. And then I was going to the gym, Fitness World, with my wife sometimes, and we were going heavy, doing a lot of isolation, some compound isolation. Usually what I do is I work up to my heavy set. I start light because I don't like to injure myself. I start light, more of a warm up, and then I get increasingly heavier to a set where I'll do like maybe 6 to 8 reps. And then I might even drop set it after that, and doing a lot of different variations of exercises. But I've been really focusing on weight training and putting on strength and size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple little poses for you. What's going to happen after today? Started last night. Last night was my first intermittent fast break. So I didn't eat last night. I had my dinner, but I didn't have a snack. Haven't eaten this morning. It's this afternoon. I'm not going to eat till dinner, so I'm going to do one fast per week. I'm going to keep my calories right around 2,500 calories a day, and probably have one cheat day a week. That's sort of going to be my program. That should drop me about 10 pounds in the next 2 months. I'm going to regulate it, see how it goes. The first month will be my sort of idea of how it's going, and then I'll regulate the last month. But the goal here is to get down to 190 pounds and about 6% body fat. That's the goal. That would be amazing. If I can get there, that would be a better accomplishment than what I thought I would be at. So anyways, we'll take the shirt off, and you're going to see definitely an improvement in size. Keep in mind, some of it is a little bit of fat because these are the shorts I used last time, and they are a little tighter. Anyways, okay, so I'll try and do some of the same poses. I remember I did one of these guys. I still got some abs. See them? There's still some abs. I don't know if it's much as cut, but size has come on too. I've been doing a lot of ab stuff, a lot of rotational stuff. So there will be some size, which will make the abs look as good, but they might not be as defined as they were because I was leaner. But anyways, there's that pose. I did one of those. I think I did one of these. We did show the legs, so they've definitely gotten a little bit bigger. So I think you can see them here. Get back a little bit more. All right. Okay, so definitely got some size, a little more size on the legs. Getting there. I mean, put on definitely a strength. I've noticed a lot more strength in my legs, calves. Everything's coming together pretty good. And so essentially, I mean, if I look at what I weighed then and what I weigh now, I weighed 182 pounds. Let's say I weigh 198, right? So we're looking at 16 pounds. So you look back 3 months ago and we've got a good solid 16 pounds. Now, perhaps there's maybe 6 pounds more fat now. So let's say 10 pounds. 10 pounds of muscle in 3 months is way more than I expected. And I think, like I've talked about this a little bit, I think I was depriving my body of the nutrition it needed because I was very calorie restrictive. I was doing too much cardio. And even though I was weight training, I wasn't giving the muscles the environment that they needed to grow. I have all, I've been working out for so long. I know all the ways to do things. I know all the exercises. As far as form and stuff like that, I had all that right. I know what to do, but I was depriving my body of the environment that it needed. And so, even though I've trained for a long time, I haven't trained for size. I've never really ever trained for size. So this is the first time I've really put my body to the test to see what kind of actual gains I can get. So very happy. What I'm going to do after the 2 months is do another short bulk cycle of a couple months. Not going to eat crazy, but I'm going to eat enough, try and put on maybe another few pounds of muscle, 3-4 pounds of muscle, and then trim it off for the November contest. Anyways, that's kind of what's going on. I wanted to share that with you. And in 2 months, again, I might even do periodic update videos of how the weight's coming off. But in 2 months, I'll definitely do another video like this one where I show you what I've gone down to, what it looks like to go from, say, 190 or 200 pounds roughly down to about 190 in a few months, and see what kind of, hopefully keep all the muscle but shred off the fat. All right, thanks for watching another GetFitOver40.com video. Don't forget to subscribe and check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.